Hey everyone, it's Miss K here. I wanted to walk you through the first example from today's assignment and show you the two different ways you can solve it. One using slope-intercept form and the other using point-slope form. So the form you're probably the most familiar with is slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Now in this example for question number 1, you're already given slope and an x value and a y value. All you're missing is your y-intercept, or the b. So your first step is to plug everything in. So I'm going to plug in what I know. I know that my y value is 4, my slope is 2, my x-intercept is 3, and I'm looking for my y-intercept, so I'm going to leave that as the letter b. Now, with this, we're just going to solve like it's an equation. So the first thing I'm going to look at is whether or not I need to distribute, because we follow the steps. Don't call mom after midnight. So my first step is to distribute. I see a 2 and a 3 I can distribute. 2 times 3 is 6. And now there's nothing to combine. There's nothing to move, but I can add or subtract. Since this is an addition symbol right here, and the 6 is positive, I want to zero out the 6 so it leaves the b alone by itself. Well, to zero out a positive 6, I would subtract 6 from both sides. This cancels out, leaves me with b. 4 minus 6 is a negative 2. So now I have all the components I need to plug it in and write the equation of a line. So the answer to number 1 would be y equals 2, because 2 is my slope, x, and then minus 2, because my b value is negative, so it would be minus 2. Now, if you're wanting to do point slope form, I can show you the same steps. That's going to be in point slope, and the equation for that from your notes from yesterday is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And if you notice, there's no intercept anywhere. We don't need to find the intercept to write the equation in this case. We just need a point and the slope. So I'm going to plug in what I know. The y and the x value stay the same. I can plug in a minus 4 because, again, 4 is my y value. My slope is 2 and my x value is 3. Now I follow the same steps. Distribute the 2 and I get 2x. Distribute the 2 to the negative 3, I get negative 6. There's nothing to do on the left side, so I just rewrite it. Now I need to figure out if I can move anything. There's nothing to combine on this side because one has a variable, one does not. Nothing to combine on this side. One has a variable, one does not. So now my next step would be to move. And keep in mind, with slope-intercept form, I want the y to be left alone. So if y needs to be by himself, that means I have to zero out the negative 4. Now, in order to zero out a negative 4, I want to add 4. And then on this side, I cannot add the 4 with the 2x because one has a variable, one does not. But I can add it to the 6, or the negative 6. Left side zeroes out, nothing to be done with the 2x, and then negative 6 plus 4 is a negative 2. So we end up with the same answer we did before, just with a different method. If you have any questions, feel free to email or send me a message through Google Classroom. Good luck.